Hello Aries, welcome to your Virgo season 2023 reading. We're going to be getting some cards to have a look to see what's coming in for you over the next month between the 23rd of August and the 22nd of September. Later on in the month we will be looking at your new beginnings with the new moon readings and endings and epiphanies with the full moon readings. So keep an eye out for those around about the 31st of August and the 15th of September. But at the moment, let's have a look at your Virgo season in general, Aries. Right. Okay, so Virgo season for you, Aries, is activating, shining a light on the area of your life that has to do with your daily routines, your day-to-day work, health for some of you. The area of life is generally more noticeable through your rising signs. If you're not an Aries rising and you do know your rising sign, it's probably worth checking that one out also. So let's have a look at Virgo season for you, Aries. Right, what have we got? Past energy, we've got Page of Pentacles reversed. We've got the Lovers reversed. Oh my goodness. Okay, incoming Seven of Pentacles. Your view, we've got the Magician. Manifesting. Understanding you've got what you need. Getting the job done. Good old Aries. Let's get on with this. External energy, we've got the King of Cups reversed. Obstacle for you this month. We've got the Hanged Man. Oh, that's frustrating, guys. For Aries, you'll be tearing your hair out with that. And outcome for the month, we've got the Two of Pentacles. Underlying energy, Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So, as I say, sixth house talks about our day-to-day routines. It can talk about health. It can talk about our day-to-day work, the things that we do on a daily basis. So the kind of the daily grind here. It's going to be a little bit of a focus for you, particularly if you are Aries rising, but may also be there for the Sun. Now, underlying energy, Ten of Pentacles, talks about long-term growth, long-term abundance. This is resources. So it can relate to material resources, so wealth, that kind of thing, but also for me, time, love, money, effort. Ten of Pentacles, this is long-term abundance. It can also, with the 10, sometimes at the 10, there is nothing further after the 10. So sometimes this can also talk about getting to a saturation point, understanding that there's no further growth or no further value in keeping a situation going. So in the past, we have got the Page of Pentacles. Often talks about being kind of fascinated, really working and developing on something, really enjoying something, maybe being a little bit of a student, learning, thinking, oh, you know, this is great, really fascinated with this. It's coming in reversed. So this does talk about, it can talk about a lack of focus. It can talk about, you know, kind of waste, a sense of a waste of resources or a waste of an opportunity. You know, not maybe a wrong opportunity, or not kind of really sort of putting in the effort, or something that you thought was great initially actually turned out to be a little bit of a waste of your talents, possibly a little bit of a waste of your time. And in the present energy, we have got the Lovers, which does talk about the Lovers can be a choice card. It can talk about what we want versus, you know, what we want versus what we should do. It is a crossroad card. It can also talk about romantic situations or relationships that have actually gone wrong. So whatever this sense of waste was, going the wrong way, not focusing in the past, it's actually brought in a sense of kind of destruction. Possibly a relationship kind of turned sour, whether this is work, could be sixth house, could also be, say, romantic for some of you. Now your reaction to this, Aries, you are the Magician with this. So I suspect that whatever this kind of parting of the ways, this understanding that it was maybe the wrong choice, or the wrong, you know, you kind of took the wrong fork in the path, because whatever, there was a lack of focus in the past, a lack of fascination, a waste of something, waste of opportunity. You've now got a new vision, creative, and you're understanding that you do actually have everything that you need to bring this new situation into being. So I suspect that whatever this parting of the ways is, you are actively creating this. Looks like you've got a hand in this, Aries. Understanding that there's no further growth in the situation that you're in, that you need to part ways. It was a waste of your energy, waste of your time. There's no further growth. It's not the right match. It's not the right choice. It's not the right focus for you. And I've just seen the Fool card underneath. Yeah, so I think this is you understanding, manifesting your way out of something that you no longer enjoy, that's no longer a good match or a good choice. You may be looking back thinking, oh, I actually took a little bit of a wrong turn there, whether this is a person, a work situation, or just something that you do every day. Now externally to you, we've got the King of Cups is reversed. The King of Cups can be the romantic partner. It can be Scorpio or another water sign, but it does talk about emotional, it can talk about emotional mastery, so a mastery, but often with this mastery, it's a kind of it can also talk about emotional suppression. With this in reversed, this does talk about, it can talk about emotional underdevelopment, emotional immaturity. It can also talk about kind of explosions of these suppressed emotions that you would see with the King of Cups in the upright. So I suspect if this, for those of you where this is maybe, well, I suspect that whatever this connection is, that you're kind of moving away from, this path that you're manifesting your way out of, if there is another person involved in this, whether this is a colleague or a romantic partner, I suspect that they're not particularly happy about this. They may be sort of showing up in quite emotionally sort of immature ways. There may be some kind of emotional explosion. If this is talking about you, you know, work-wise thinking that you've gone on the wrong path, you know, I mean, this is the, and there's actually something else you'd much rather be doing. This does talk about, you know, getting yourself into a position where there's still room for development. You know, your work may, your skills, your abilities, may be a little bit underdeveloped, and there's a sense here of putting yourself in an environment where you may feel a little bit out of sorts. Maybe, you know, the environment that you're in, if this is a work situation, you are maybe feeling like a little bit of a duck out of water. Or it could be that they're kind of throwing you into things that you don't feel attached to, that you don't really want to do. You know, it's not really your vibe. You went in as the page. You went in as the page, and somehow you've ended up, they expect you to be the King of Cups, and you're like, well, I'm not really that into it. There's no emotional happiness or satisfaction with this. Obviously, take that however it resonates for you. The obstacle, guys, for getting out of this lovers, whatever this situation is that you've kind of bound yourself to, we've got the Hanged Man. Hanged Man can talk about, it comes in a couple of different ways. Externally, on the surface, this can talk about the obstacle being everything moving at a snail's pace or nothing moving forward. So if you are trying to, with this manifestation energy, you're working away, doing your Aries thing, trying to get ahead of the curve, trying to push forward, nothing's happening. That's really frustrating. So you're not seeing the movement or the response from your environment. It can also talk about, it could be that the obstacle here, sometimes the Hanged Man can talk about being who you are irrespective of what people think of you externally. You know, this is just kind of doing your own thing, being who you are irrespective of social pressure. It doesn't matter what people think, this is who I am. You know, this is authentically me. So that could be an obstacle. You know, you might be trying to manifest something, and the obstacle here for you is to do it irrespective of what people think around you, particularly this King of Cups if he's an unhappy person. And also, again, the obstacle for some of you, it could be the sense of trying to see something from a different perspective, seeing something from a different way round. Might get things shifting, might get things moving again for you, or taking time. If you have gone quite drastically wrong, the Lovers is there is a major arcana, so this would have been probably quite a big choice for you, quite a big, you'd probably have moved quite a few things to get into this Lovers straight the way up. So you know that the obstacle here, maybe you may need a real kind of period of a sort of a time out, an actual real reflection and thinking about, you know, tuning out the other voices, tuning out this King of Cups who's having a bit of a tantrum or whatever, and actually just listening to yourself. Now, good news, Aries. Incoming energy then for you this month. We've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is amazing. The Seven of Pentacles is the Harvest card. It talks about understanding what it is that you put your resources into and actually getting some kind of reward. So the incoming energy is some kind of harvest for your Magician. So whatever it is you're trying to manifest, it does look like, despite the other, you know, whatever this external King of Cups is for you, you are actually going to be getting some kind of reward. There's going to be some kind of payoff. Your efforts are going to bear fruit for you. So hang on in there. That's amazing. And the outcome, we've got the Two of Pentacles. So we'll pull, actually, let's pull you a clarifier with that. The Two of Pentacles, it can talk about, sort of juggling. Comes in with a little bit of a juggling energy. I see here she's got this sort of infinity symbol. So sometimes it can talk about getting something to the point where it becomes self-sustaining and can kind of work off its own energy. But let's get you a clarifier for that. Right. What should we clarify for you? So I suspect that the situation that you're in is kind of done. You're trying to manifest your way out of it into something that's better for you, something where you've got a little bit of a future, something where you may have more of a sort of responsibility if this is work, or if this is a relationship. Yeah, something that's got a little bit more of a kind of a future, but certainly pause for thought, think about what it is that you truly want. Okay, right, let's look at this Hanged Man. We'll do the Hanged Man and we'll do the Two of Pentacles. Should we do the King of Cups as well? Let's have a look at this King of Cups actually. Page of Swords. Okay. Yeah, Page of Swords can talk about, look, when there's issues, when there's problems, there's a sense of vigilance and kind of detaching yourself from them. Not, oh, I'm not dealing with this, I'm just not dealing with it, I'm not looking at it, I'm not gonna, you know, it's like a kind of a mental detachment. With the Page of Swords reversed, this is like kind of finding issues or problems in everything. This can be a bit of a naysayer. So with this King of Pentacles, this King of Cups, Page of Swords, you could be trying to manifest your little socks off, and there's someone around you. I'm kind of picking up a bit of a soul call, you know, like a kind of a, oh no, that'll never work. What are you doing that for? But there is a sense of emotional immaturity coming in with that. Maybe there's an expression of, yeah, it's like a kind of a bit of a tantrum energy, finding problems, you know, saying, oh, well, that'll be, you know, that'll cost you, or that'll be a problem, or, you know, there's just, there's a problem around every corner with the Page of Swords reversed. Also, if this is you, work-wise, you know, trying to find something that suits your talent, suits your skills, trying to kind of up-level in your role. You know, you may be getting a bit of a negative ninny, or just kind of coming up constantly against problems, which is maybe why you're thinking, I'm not having this anymore. Right, what's this Hanged Man? It's the obstacle, 6 of Wands. Interesting. Yeah, 6 of Wands then. This is what? Victory. This is belief, self-belief, belief in victory. And the Knight of Wands. Yeah, having that fire to carry on. So with the 6 of Wands, it talks about, yeah, and with this Hanged Man as well, this is believing in yourself, understanding, as I say with this, it talks about being your own self no matter what other people say. And with this 6 of Wands, this is really talking about believing in yourself. If you believe in yourself, just carry on. Others will follow. So with this, if you're manifesting, having doubts, you've got some naysayers around you, or it's just your own emotions kind of playing up, thinking, oh, you know, oh, maybe I haven't got the capacity to do this. Maybe I'm only a page. Maybe, but I need to get out of this situation, but maybe I'm not, maybe my work's not mature enough to do this. Ignore it. Believe in yourself, express yourself, be who you are. You know, continue what you're doing. Continue what you're doing, Aries, and just believe that it will work out okay for you, because we do have, there's definitely something here coming in. There is definitely a reward here coming in. Outcome, 2 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Yeah. Knowing what you need to cut out. Knowing what you need to cut out. Understanding the truth. I mean, I think wherever it is that you've gone wrong here, whatever this is, and you're trying to really kind of tap in, see something, listen to your own voice, manifest your visions for your life, having a dream, trying to channel it. You do have what you need. You're trying to channel it. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a little bit of juggling here. But you know what you need to cut out. Be clear, be concise. You know, cut it out. You know what you're doing. You've learned whatever pain and suffering this has caused, you've learned from that. And you do have the capacity to do this. May be a little bit of juggling. You may have kind of sort of 2 things going on. But just revert back to the lessons. The Queen of Swords, she learns her lessons through sort of pain, failure, disappointment. So if there's any disappointment or failure in this, you know, with this Page of Swords here, just believe, and you'll be upgraded from this Page of Swords to this Queen of Swords, and you'll know what it is that needs to cut out. You'll have real insight. You'll understand what went wrong, why it went wrong, and what it is that you need to do, what it is that you need to invest in moving forward. Just believe. Amazing, Aries. Don't let them douse your fire. Keep manifesting. Right, okay. As I say, there'll be new and full moon readings up on the 31st of August and the 15th of September. I hope you got value from today's reading. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Cheers, Aries. Bye-bye.